Alrighty. Hello, and happy Friday. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. We are at the weekend once again, and today we're going to be playing some more Limbus, picking up where we left off on Monday. I believe we were able to get to, I want to say, 5 or 6 different cantos, or sorry, different stages in Canto 9. And today we're going to be making a little bit more progress in here. In between, I did a little bit of grinding for some more lunacy. And I got a bunch of shards, so I should be able to shard some new IDs as well. And we can see some of the story tidbits for them. So that's probably how I'm going to kick things off here. I'm almost actually maxed out on the back pass here too. I think I'm only like 18 or so levels away from the end of it. Pretty neat. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Touch. There we are. Oh my god, I'm tired. Good. Alright. Turn the audio up a little
First
bit.
blood.
Yo, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Happy Friday to you. More Limbus today. I'm gonna go in here and do my dailies really quick. I'm in Edmonton. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're taking it easy. Enjoying your little... I guess it's a vacation, right? Weekend vacation. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
처리했으니 창고에서 한 줄 그어도 되겠군요.
Alright, daily's complete. We'll get this one later as we're playing through the rest of the story here. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus Ryosu, so 6 of the House of Spiders ID. We need 3 more, which is the one for Don Quixote, Aldous. I don't think it's Gregor. Don Quixote, Aldous, Sinclair, and Heathcliff here. So we have enough shards to get both Don Quixote and Aldous. So we're gonna do that really quickly. Yeah, 400. So we're gonna dispense those two guys. What's up, Meg? I'm gonna get some IDs and see the story. I'm gonna get more House of Spiders. We have enough for Aldous. So she's first. Also completed the Railway 1. I am getting more spiders. My house is full of spiders. Can you believe it? Alright, then we're gonna pick up Don Quixote, and then we'll literally only need these last two, Heathcliff and Sinclair. Oh, I love that image. Got any games on your phone? Yeah, exactly. Beeper. Alright, and that's all I can afford at the moment, but that gives us almost all of the House of Spiders IDs now. We're just missing 2 now. So go ahead and up-tie you real quick. Use uptime thingy on Aldous. That's what we're doing. I remember from last time you told me. Whoever art thou? And introduce myself as a proxy of the Index, the one who will guide you to an abode of your dwelling. Or perhaps you can call me Iseg. Hermes, I meant to say, the precept, by the precept's own implication, extrapolated from its words a second kindred you must be. Yes, a vampire. The Great Magic Beeper. It's a fucking pager, bro. It's a magical pager. It beeps and blips and carry along certain words to be displayed. Our special interest is pagers and fixers. There she is. The ciphers, verily they appear too intricate. Should I by mischance let them slip from my memory, would I then be lost to this place forevermore? Once you have carried out the precept, the Great Magic Beeper will lead you back home. Pray, wouldst thou open this door for me? Pretty please. 'Tis locked, forbidding my passage. 'Tis a grievous hindrance indeed. I wouldn't fain step within. Would you open the door? Would you open the door for Don Quixote looking at you through the freaking peephole? I know you're in there. I'm aware of your presence within. Perchance these lifeless bodies have struck fear into thee. Fear not, friend. Thou needest not quake so. These were but unkind souls, most unkind. As I observed upon my way hither, I did notice that the researchers here to be kind. Aye, they were kind, forsooth, each and all of them. I would open the door and hug her. She would kill me in 3 seconds, but worth it. Oh my goodness. Verily, I'm quite fond of those who are kind. I pray thee, open the door. I shall do thee no harm. The house of kindness. Yeah, right. Visiting your humble abode. Oh, you're being bullied by the other apprentices, Don. I'm sorry, man. That's not nice of them. They are always vexed by my stammering tongue and cut me off even though I haven't finished speaking. Yeah. So this ID has a stutter, eh? Alright. Wherefore dost thou not answer me? So thou hast resolved to not open this door. Denying it shall profit thee naught. The great magic beeper hath made known to me all thy designs. Remember the time I've been yapping in the language of old? I do. This is a core memory for me. Don speaking like that reminds me of myself. It cannot be helped. There is one I must needs meet. My master would have been so, and I do wish it as well. 'Tis a faith preordained by the great magic beeper. Thus thou art in the wrong for denying me entry. Decide. Unlock. Transcend. Hast thou the conviction? The absolute unbreakable conviction of the definitions of good and evil. Gladly wear the blindfold of faith and service of precepts are indeed also quite prevalent in the ranks of the index. Yet the efflorescence of your ego signifies a concept of a most unusual perspective. Interesting. Fiction lies beyond the mere acceptance of precepts, beyond ordinary fatalism. Damn you, Yi saying, bro. Put it in layman terms, man. Only when the infinite verisimilitude of one's own manic yearning in the precept is attained, then the procuration of one is akin to the procuration of the other. Just the will of the precept becomes one own ego. What is bro waffling about? I wish I could tell you, man. Then have my efforts finally begun to shine through. Exercise of futility. If only blind, obsessive fate were the therapy to one's soul, the lives of city dwellers could have improved, if to a nigh indiscernible degree. One cannot blossom in— Yo, welcome in! One cannot blossom in ego merely by believing in or by adhering to the delineation of good and evil as defined by the precept. Hope you had a good week, man. Happy Friday to you. Or I guess Saturday. To quote a certain child, it is possible only when the infinite verisimilitudes to one's own— oh my god, okay. I'm not repeating that shit that he said again, bro. Damn you, Yi saying, speak in English, bro. Speak in regular words. Like a looping ego. It's the man, the myth, the legend. Reality, how you doing? Is that good? Is that good enough? I had a red carpet somewhere I could roll out. I'm sorry, I think I lost it. That was good, but insincere. Alright. You caught me. Good to see you, man. The prescripts of the child's custody must interlock with the infasimilar, I think it's how you say that, definition. Difference. As long as I have this ego gear. Bring the outfit of the one who walked the path full of dazzling colors, the path intent on thwarting all attempts to memorize it. 'Tis by great fortune that I found it in time. New job starts Monday. It's all gonna be onboarding stuff. So basically that means I don't have to go into the office until the following week. We get to do that all virtually. One of the quirks of being a fucking software engineer, but man, it's mentally taxing as opposed to physically taxing. Sometimes I wish I could trade. Have you got your Batman lunchbox and thermos? Ready? No, not yet. I gotta fish out my lunchbox. And they're supposed to be sending me some swag soon. I'll have my company backpack and Hydro Flask. Sandwiches cut into triangles or rectangles. If I'm doing like a sliced bread sandwich, triangles for sure, but like otherwise, bro, like a sub roll, I don't really care. You can cut that however you want, just don't cut it the lengthways because that's insane. But do I get like a nice Italian loaf or like a baguette and I make sandwiches out of that, bro? Ah. We cut that perpendicular. Little kind of rectangles. Grilled cheese though, for grilled cheeses, Always triangles. Always triangles for grilled cheeses. The researcher who lost all will to fight as soon as he saw the child tear through the security wall, it raises the attunement level with the ego. You heathen. For which part? Grilled cheeses don't cut. If you don't cut the grilled cheese, how you supposed to dip it in the tomato soup? I'm thinking big picture, alright? Burn your mouth and lips like a man. Oh my god. He must have been rather optimistic about his chance of survival and escape, especially when an ego extracted from the wayward child. However, 30 seconds. The distorted and pulverized vibrations of the city contain more than just the present. In the flutterings and anticipation lies the future, and in the reverberations of regret, the past. Thus, in between the myriad vibrations, are faint frequencies that escape the laws of causality and captured them by God of the city, and written into precepts in which cause and effect are enmeshed in disarray. It may have actualized. Actualized? Wait, what? Actualized. The echoes of fate. Kill all the doors of the ceiling. What does that mean, Don Quixote? That was fled above mine head. That ego, which is a proxy of blank, a god of the city, is quite similar to a distortion. A concept perceived as precepts. Oh, this isn't yet. Just as it was the case with the nurse father of the index whom a child follows as her master. It is interesting how even the ego that bloomed from her own heart is but an imitation of something else. There are no attachments or sentimentalities when master kills. Prithee, I beg thee understand that there is no ill will to my killing of thee just the same. Much blood hath been spilled on my cloak. His head smashed to unrecognizable motes, the researcher slumped to the floor. The child takes the ego gear off the dead researcher for herself before looking around helplessly. He has come across a fork in the road. A choice must be made. To sally forth or the retreat. I would much prefer to sally forth, yet... The great magic beeper have spoken. I am to sally forth. Is that a hee-hee? Hast thou borne witness to it? Once again, the will of the precept did align with my own. Good for you, Don Quixote. Live your best life. Alright, Aldous, it's your turn. Or you. Wait, what is your, hold on. Okay, so that was the old one, this is the new one. Got it. Aldous. Nurse father Aldous. Good girl's insane, brother. Buddy! Buddy, is that you? It's you, right? Who dared to hurt R? The researchers at the LCE department recalled the request relayed by the collaborator. No need to try to kill the intruders, only slow them down as much as possible. Every second helps. Engaging the intruders directly, even with ego gear, proved to be most ineffective. Some managed to take advantage of the uniqueness inherent in certain ego gears to catch the intruders off guard and buy some time, but most did not fare so well. Oh, every nurse father showed up? Hold on. Oh, they're fucked. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, no, there's one missing. Unglue, you, Yiseng, Aldous, She's the middle. You're the thumb. You're the ring. You're the index. So we're missing the pinky, Nurse Father. Anyway, the LCE department decided to adopt certain methodologies employed by another department, or at least the abnormalities, the monsters that were born of humanity. And here I was wondering when she'd grow so fond of playing tag after hating it all her life. Couldn't they just simply say, please, can we walk in? Then there wouldn't be any blood spilled. I don't think they're that type of I don't think they're that type of people, bro. 3 of the 4 nurse fathers here kinda operate on they'll kill you at the drop of a hat. There's maybe like 1 that will negotiate. And I feel like that's the index, probably? Unless the magic beeper decides that you just have to fucking die, in which case you're screwed. But the rest of them probably will kill you just for funsies, bro. Hung Glue is chill. Hung Glue will put you in a art exhibit. You will become... I was gonna say living art, but no, you're probably gonna be dead. But he's gonna turn your corpse into art. That's a no for me, dog. Looks like she prepared a fun little toy for me to play with. Great and embered moth blocks the nurse father's way, its sweeping wings fluttering ponderously in the air. The room soon fills with heat haze, tongues of flame licking the hallway corner to corner with each beat of its wings. Too bad, because this one's not as bad as that monster from back when. Ruins. I have read of it a few times in a book, but never have I set foot in it until today. I think you just hate Hope Core, twin. There's no hope in one of the rings museums, bro. That is a foreign word to all who visit. And that creature, I've not seen anything like it. You're not scared? Of course not. A giant of lava? I can see how it could have killed a great brother of ages past. Indeed, this is a most fitting foe to be given a labor designated from the middle. Or designation. But now we 3 siblings are here, not even such a monstrous creature will be spared from the middle's vengeance. Then shall we get right to... Junior, we're not in any rush. What? Great brother, great sister, you must both understand how much our family suffers when your absence become prolonged. That's what family is. They can afford to make a little sacrifice if it's for one of us, ain't that right? Just join it, twin. I don't wanna. Great brother, I, Aldous, shall etch your words to my heart. Still, I think you deserve a little credit. I haven't had a plaything this hot in a hot minute. The nurse father's purple tattoos begin to emit light like they've caught on fire. And the beastly foot, formed by layers upon layers of tattoos, crushes the weakened ground that had already partially melted from the heat. With a thoom, he takes off into the wall of fire, not searching for a passage through the blaze, but the center of it, where fire burns the hottest. Reaching out for the incandescent crimson rings. Nah, she's cool as hell, bro. I love the middle. Ricardo too. But God, I hate fighting them. Remember, kiddo. See these enemies collecting stacks of something? That's the first thing you gotta go for. Now it's hardly the time to worry about that. We have to avenge her. Look at what they've done to my buddy. If we don't settle the score... Gonna make enemies of all 5 figures at once? Yeah, that'd be pretty rough. A reinvention of parody techniques. Mama's badass, isn't she? Yup. Aw, kiddo, don't activate those thermal blades for this one. It's a fire monster, huh? It's probably immune to heat. Kiddo, if you want to dish out as much damage as Mama does, you're gonna need some more leg augmentations and tattoos. Appreciate the toy, but it's getting a bit old. Well then. Tell me about the monster's crimes. It has brought harm to a great brother of the middle. And it goes without reading, but that is a crime punishable by complete and immediate execution. There it is. I'll admit I had fun, flaming moth monster. Bunch of bookish nerds wearing what appear to be a bizarre workshop gears. She almost said it. Well, that's barely an appetizer. Tell you what, I was just about to be sorely disappointed with this paltry spectacle. But looks like you have more up your sleeve, so that man next to you is supposed to be your ticket out of this, huh? I recognize that dude. I saw him in the Fixer of the Year nominees. He's a Section 1 fixer of the Zuias Association. Oh. Or the Zwei, I guess. You don't have a squeaky clean record in single client bodyguard missions. Always cooked. That's so. Sounds like character development. I mean, sounds like I finally found someone who'll be worth unboxing for. The Junior's mind raced. That guy's cooked. This is an opening, but striking the monster's lava exterior does next to nothing. He has to go for its core, the origin of the flame that burns so hot that it feels just about ready to devour the entire world. But as things are now, she can't get a good angle on it. At least not by herself. Let us attack in tandem, sister. But how? The Junior Pass saw it then. Adjust the arc of her kick by just a hair. And she can land a hit in the monster's core. It's just that. It also carves a path straight through the Great Brother's heart. Oh! Oh, shit. And in that moment, indeed, in that very moment of realization, a certitude struck the Junior like a flash of lightning. I see now, to think our Great Brother himself would go that far for my sake. Yes, what else could it have meant? The Great Brother, moved by boundless fraternal devotion, had chosen to sacrifice himself to become the very stepping stone by which his Junior would shatter the monster's core. Of course, brother. Your directive will be carried out to the T right this instant. Right, hurry up and... Objectively speaking, there was no need to destroy the core right that instant. After all, exhaustion was beginning to become apparent in a monster after the trio's relentless assault, and the Junior had no doubt that her strong brother still had more in him to give. As for the Great Sister, she had only overdrawn the power of her tattoos at a moment of urgency. Nothing someone of her caliber could manage given a little time. She'd be back on her feet. But the Junior disregarded that line of thinking. Envy. Jealousy. The Junior poured the full force of her tattoos into her leg, which soon began to emit a rippling, shimmering glow. Purple glow. Very important that it's purple. In her mind, in her eyes, a singular image burned hotter than lava, the sight of the Great Brother and his triumphant laughter as he claimed the sword as his own. Wait, Junior, your kick's going straight for... Huh? Kiddo. Why? Huh? Oh, but brother, you did say that family can afford to make a little sacrifice if it's for one of them. What have you done? The Great Sister, who was desperately scratching something into her book, slumped to the ground right where she stood. Silence fell upon the ruins. The only sound that could be heard was the soft turning of pages. A moment later, the junior let out a breath of relief. Every grudge inscribed in a book of vengeance is shared across every other one. But another way, an unrecorded grudge is no grudge at all. Although one of the lines the great sister had jotted down, the situation is now dire, clung to the back of her mind. Junior decided not to give it too much thought. You aided me on my pilgrimage, and even yielded this super sick sword of legend. I must say, dearest great siblings of mine, you're just the best. As though proving the Apprentice's magazine trivia true, the fixer, who was said to never have failed a single client bodyguarding mission, held firm against the nurse father, the great sister of the middle. Meanwhile, with each passing minute, the nurse father's unease gnawed deeper. The search for a certain someone had led her to storm this research facility in an unknown location, but she could not be stalled here forever, because she had to reach the designated back door before the appointed time. Perhaps the pressure of time was what spurred her sword, as her movements began to show signs of frustration. As if on cue, however, the apprentice of the House of Spiders somehow managed to spot an opening in the fixer's guard and launched herself to tie the opponent's feet. Wow! Rest in peace, Ishmael. Remember, kiddo. I'm supposed to say Leviathan. In the blink of an eye, the smoldering sword slashed through the apprentice's flesh and bones, melted and cleaving through everything it touched, until it reached the fixer's head and cut it off. There wasn't a flicker of hesitation in the trajectory of the attack. From the start, the nurse father had never considered half measures. Taking an arm or a leg, after all, doesn't always eliminate a threat. Just the arc of the sword, by just a hair, to decapitate the opponent with 100% certainty. We're family. A little sacrifice ain't a thing between us. The nurse father wholeheartedly believed it, that no sacrifice is too great if it's for one's family. What were the lives of her apprentice and her daughter before that truth? Alright, and that leaves just you. Once white ribbon flutters to the ground, fire eating away at his edge until it becomes charred black. You. It's your fault that my buddy fell sick. You made our own daughter hate us. It all began because you were born. Because you came to the House of Spiders. Isn't that right? Yoshihide. I picked up the charred ribbon and tucked it against my chest. These apprentices had been raised and nurtured to replace me, or perhaps to face me. But I had no sympathy left in me to spare for them. I spent it all feeling sorry about my own life, wasted as a mere replacement for my mom. There was no room left in me for pity. Limbus. That's right, it's time. We're just looking at the backstory for some of the IDs before we hop back into Canto 9 here. This is for Aldous, the nurse father ID. No, you're the one who doesn't know the first thing about my daughter. My buddy and I lived together under this roof for decades longer. I don't know about her other nurse fathers, but my parental love for my daughter, it has always been completely earnest. All you have to do is submit quietly and be completed. That'll make us truly happy. Both us nurse fathers and my precious daughter. Because I think that's what mom wants. What a stupid question. Bring it on. I'll be damned if I let you take even a single scrap from me. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, actually, wait, hold on. Do I have, nope. Have a lot of things I can do pulls with. I mean... pretty good. Let's do it, those. Alright. Oh, I did the railway. I did the first right away in my own time. That's why I have so many of these. Oh, I got all of these. I completed line 1. That's the only one I have access to right now until I beat this new Kanto. But I got all the rewards. I can't do line 2. I have to beat the Kanto. I gotta wait till we beat the Kanto. Yeah, they closed it, dog. Alright. So we're gonna do this. Go with that, first of all. I can get all the nurse fathers in here. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Okay, so you first, obviously.
이 거미줄을 끊어내지 않고서는.
Honestly, it probably gives me 7, right? Okay, let's get all the nurse fathers first.
이럴 것 같아서 대기 타고 있어.
전시 준비는 완벽.
And then you can come in.
이럴 것 같아서 대기 타고 있었지.
And I'll just say you guys, just in case we have to end up sacrificing people. You do backups as well? Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what the order I wanted to do. Remember, Ryosu eats in reverse order. True. Just sack everybody. I mean, yeah, that works too. That works too. Just have Ryosu hard carry us through the Kanto. I'm cool with that. Ishmael, who had been following the route Alyssa had mapped out, stopped in their tracks.
뭔가 의아해서요. 이스가 지도를 보고 있는데 길을 잃을 리는 없고. 뭔데? 길은 잘 찾아가고 있는 중이에요. 너무 수월해서 문제죠.
What's wrong with that?
우리가 지나온 길을
Oh, I should have did a support unit because then I could have had one more. I could eat one more spider. It's okay, we do it next time.
좌측의 복지부서로 이어지는 통로는 폐쇄된 상태였고 우측의 통제실에 있는 방향은
마치 우리가 한 길로만 가도록.
네. 마치 그쪽에서 풀어둔
Yeah, you can quote me on that.
길을 따라가는
Just one more.
뭐 그렇다고 해서 이곳으로 가는 거 이외의 방법은 없잖아.
Just keep your mouth open next time you go to bed. I'm sure you'll catch something.
찝찝하지만 어쩌겠냐.
Mm-hmm.
가부는 해도에게 뿌려.
잠깐, 파오. 이것 좀 봐봐. 한 상체가 탈출한 흔적이 보이는군요.
Gate abnormality, eh?
개체명은
Oh, the lantern?
거울 던전에서 뇌트를 조우해본 환상체죠.
Talking about the mirror dungeons.
그 나무 원본이 이거야?
Everyone that gains 1 extra pound due to eating a whole pound of spiders. If I'm 99 pounds and eat 1 pound of spiders, I am 1% spider. I don't think Fey Lantern's the only abnormality that's broken free. Let's take them down and reduce them back to eggs. If they prey on any survivors who stumble in here, that'd be real trouble. Yeah, I'm 1% spider. I guess you could call me a Spider-Man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, they're being enchanted. Okay, Ryoshu, time to eat. I said time to eat.
자신 있으면 받아봐.
Is it Spider-Man or is it Spiders-Man? It's Spider. I think it's the first one, right? The variant that's literally just a bunch of spiders in a costume.
그렇지. 바로 그거다 딸래.
Wait, who'd you eat? Who did you eat? Wait a second. I'm not 100% sure. I don't fucking know. She ate somebody. Faust. Ah, yeah. You're right. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Eat some more people.
그렇지. 바로 그거다 딸래.
한눈 팔았으면 되져야지.
Goodbye, Don Quixote.
제 최선을 다했다고 말해주시게.
I think Ryoshu's the only ID that gains SP when sinners die. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Maybe she can dodge that. Let's see. Why not? Oh shit, you won? Okay, Aldous. Extremely in character, yeah. Alright, Ishmael. I was about to say, we're about to feed you to Ryoshu. Before fucking Aldous can kill you.
그냥 끝. 물려쳐줬네. 내 차례네.
숨 막히도록 견뎌왔고 절박하게 갈망했으니 헤아릴 수 없이 저주했으니
Oh, should we gain stacks from... Is it House of Spiders or is it Nurse Fathers? I think it's... Oh, it has to specifically be a Nurse Father, eh? So we've eaten 2 apprentices so far. I mean, the rest of them can handle it. It's fine. They don't really need me. Just keep dodging Ryoshu.
당신을 죽여라 절규하는 내 모든 시간들의 아우성이
Aldous and Ryoshu fighting in the middle Nurse Father. The middle Nurse Father uptime story is actually just them fighting to see who gets to kill Ishmael first. I mean, pretty much. Pretty freaking much.
자신 있으면 받아봐.
Alright, he didn't finish it off. That's fine.
알고 있어. 예측은 의미 없다는 걸. 저련.
Okay, 2 Nurse Fathers down.
에르모도
Hang on, what's going on with this thing? It doesn't feel like the same entity we ran into in the mirror dungeon. If we are to delve deeper, it appears to mirror the one we encountered. Oh! Oh, this is the railway version. While Hohenheim does harbor some interest in the subject, he's not great enough a genius to turn that curiosity into reality. Then why could this possibly be happening? Someone left this here. It seems to be a torn page of a note. It's covered in fluorescent paint, so it'd be easier to spot. Whoever left it couldn't have known we were coming. Probably a note meant for possible survivors. No reason not to read it. Observation record irregularities written by Moses, LCD on-site investigative reasoning team leader. This entity abruptly escaped his containment unit during the assault. Readers of this note should be warned that this entity shows more irregularities that have not been observed previously. Even the railway is canon to the plot. I didn't expect it. Keep reading. When a high number of employees within the research facility were killed, the Fey Lantern breached containment. Under the LCE's abnormality control protocol, such an escape is known to occur only when an employee with inherently low aptitude exhibits an attunement level exceeding 75% with LCE Ego Fey Lantern, or when the outcome of the managerial work is determined to be above very good. The Fey Lantern whose escape was triggered by deaths around it has deviated from its expected behavior pattern of preying on charmed victims one by one, and instead has begun consuming multiple targets all at once. Presumably, the entity must have realized that its food reserves were being rapidly depleted. After Ezra destroyed after Ezra destroyed the luring unit twice, designated as Blue Fairy, in the LCB observation log, the Fey Lantern's aggressiveness significantly increased. At that point, Ezra was no longer affected by its charm. Based on these observations, I was able to establish a hypothesis that anyone who observes the Blue Fairy for at least 7 seconds and then immediately destroys its head becomes immune to its influence. As this effect appears only to the individual who destroys it, this information may not be of much use to most researchers. However, I shall leave a note of it to be consulted should need arise. Addendum. When the Fey Lantern identified only a single individual and did not attempt to charge them, instead appeared wary enough to simply watch. Yet, due to the limited sample size, further confirmation would be necessary. Quite a bit of useful tips. Now I think I've got a rough idea how to deal with it. Alright, let's refer to this record for the intel and try to suppress it again. I love this song, dude. The sacrifice out is really quickly. And now, we kill it. Six coins! It's fucking dead, bro. It's dead. We hit every single coin. We hit every coin, bro. Come on. Holy shit. You're damn right you did 72% of the damage. Goddamn. 6 coins is all it takes to get exactly what I need. Ridiculous, brother. Insanity. I still don't have Sinclair. Or Heathcliff. Oh, I love Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt, my beloved. What you in? Alright, so we said it's reverse order, right? Yeah, we do need it to eat people quicker. So reverse order meaning the lower that they are in the deployment order, the higher priority they are for being eaten. Is that correct? seventh person will be in first. Got it. Okay, so
이 떨림. 파시아도 기대되시나요?
전투의 예법
you.
이럴 것 같아서 대기 타고 있었지.
You. Ah, wait.
모이를 뿌리신
You.
전시 준비는 완벽하답니다.
Unless you have Pinky Apprentice Sinclair, who is highest priority. That's crazy. On a second thought, we can probably do it like this then? So we can say
대상 확인.
you.
시작하지.
전투의 예법
you.
기 이럴 것 같아서 대기 타고 있었지.
I see.
기
That boom.
전시 준비는 완벽.
주거대 형님과 누님들을 위해
Oh, she saved Sinclair for last. Oh.
느긋하고 여유롭게.
Dimension Shredder, what are you doing here? What the fuck? Anyway,
그댄 어디까지 가고 있을지.
start eating, Ryoshu. Start eating. I know you hungry. I know you skip breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yep. Okay. So that's making sense. Goodbye, Hunglu. See you later.
당신과 한없이
한눈 팔았으면 되져야지. 심장을 노려. 이제
쳐다보기는
각본을
힘만 알아봐.
Aldous just fucking stepped on him.
포장지 한번 벗겨야겠군.
Now she's showing off for her daughter. Ah, of course she does the fucking portals. Wait, no. You should be assigned to that. You go here. 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 Dodge.
그렸는데
무술이 해. 심장을 노려.
Well. Okay, we killed one portal, at least.
우리는 멋있는 건 알아가지고
뜨거울 거. 조금 많이. 내 검은 가져갈 수 없을 거다.
And goodbye, Faust. Poisonous dimension. Tremor dimension, electrifying dimension. Okay. What do you got right now? You have, I don't think he's have attack weight. So, yeah, you just need to dodge again, realistically. Fine, it's fine. Struggling? Who's struggling? Ishmael! Bruh! Fine, whatever. This is mostly fine. Don't really care what's happening as long as Yoshi was getting fed. That's the part that matters to me at the moment. Goodbye, Ishmael. See you later. We are the real Nurse Father's twin. It appears that way, doesn't it? Two portals down. 3 portals down? Come on, bruh. God. Did Claire, you useless little shit. Phrases I'm sure he hears very regularly. Alright, that's all the portals. Ryoshu clutched up. Oh, you have the rent. Yeah, just rent. Why are y'all getting fucked? Fuck it. Can I get a stagger on one of the blades? Oh my god, it's so close. Alright, well, you're back to eating now, buddy. You're taking your 15-minute break, your little lunch break. Get the snacking. There he goes! Fucking slimed. Yeah. And now she can attack. Damn, all that to miss, bro. Embarrassing. Goodbye, Heathcliff. Rest in pieces. Ultra instinct ass dodge. Wait, who's on this? Why is no one on this? What the fuck? Oh, because it's 141. God damn, brother. What the fuck? You fight that shit right now. You clash with that shit right now, Ryosu. That's unopposed. Oh boy. I'm gonna have you... Nope. Fuck it, we ball. Ryoshi was on it. Well... Apparently I'm blind. News to absolutely no one. There goes a blade. There goes the nurse father. Goodbye, Yi Sang. See you later. Problem solved. Ta-da. What else we got? What other creatures have been let out of their cages here? Imagine dying from burn. Embarrassing. Crazy how that happens, huh? Yeah, that went pretty well. I think same deal. Except I want my Wild Hunt back, so we're gonna replace him with Pinky as our support unit. Pinky Sinclair.
이번에도 치령의
Here
뜻은
we go.
본인과 같군.
Like dying from bleed? Reasonable. Burn?
그렸는데
말했잖아.
Everybody has an off day sometimes, man. What can I say? Damn.
쳐다보긴 원래 멋있는 거네.
Put a stack of paralyze on him. That's cool. Okay, I just want to say, Honglu, you might not make it out of this turn of battle if we don't get you executed by Ryoshu here. It's the first abnormality we face in Kanto 1, it sure is. We've come full circle. I'm sorry, is this skill not clashable? Oh, it's aimed at her, so I couldn't even do shit if I wanted to. Hey, yo, check it out. One of you mofos is gonna have to fucking clash with that shit. One of you that can win. Nope. Okay, what about you? Nope. Ah! Okay, alright. It's probably fine. That's neutral. Fuck it, we're taking a neutral.
재밌겠는데? 뜨거울 것 조금 많이
Goodbye, Audis.
가져갈 수 없을 거다.
Shit, she won.
뭔가에 받아들일 수는 없어.
Good shit. Alright. And hopefully it's not gonna hurt as bad as it would have the other way. Okay, that's not great. That is a lot of fucking rupture, dude! Yeah, Heathcliff might be fucked. I think I'm betting it all on Ryoshu. I'm all in on Ryoshi. Good fucking luck. I mean, Final Power +3 for every 4 bleed and or rupture combined on it. There's only one stack of this that will trigger, I think. Well, no, because we're gonna hit it. It's gonna fucking give it more. It's fine. It's fine. One? Nope. Trust. Why are y'all getting screwed on speed here? What the fuck is going on? This is whack as hell, brother. Was that hopeless? What the fuck? I ain't using it. I ain't using it. What he said to me, what is this? Brother, what the fuck? This looks like they put fucking Ricardo in Baki, bro. It is a Baki panel, so I wasn't wrong. Thanks, I hate it. We lost the dominating clash, of course we did.
내가 이딴 곳에서 처투해줄 사람 같아?
Can I get... I can't get chains of others. Alright, good luck. Tough.
내가 좋다고? 이게 뭔...
알고 있어. 예측은 의미 없다는 걸.
Oh, we got our 4 strings. Because, Roger kicked the fucking bucket over there. Okay. We hit the win button, which is Ryoshi with 4 fucking skills. Imagine you lose to the first abnormality of the game. Hell no. 45 rupture. I don't want to think about it, bud. I really don't. We hope Red Space fucking wins it for us. Or at least gets a bunch of stagger. Okay, we got it! It's over! cutting it close. Cutting it fucking close. I'm sweating, bro. I don't know why it's so hot in this room right now. Why am I sweating so much?
이곳에만 불이 들어와 있네요.
He dealt more damage for OT than the abnormality. I feel like that was relatively close, though. I feel like they were working well together.
여기로 오는
She
게
killed. They killed.
선택이었겠지?
No, they killed one. They killed one nurse father. And we killed 3. They killed an apprentice. We killed a couple apprentices. Teamwork. $45 rupture with 18 counts. Even on cracked unbreakable coins, he would eat a 5th for each beeper coin. Yeah.
방송 섹터로 향하는
Yeah.
길 이외에 전부 막혀 있었다고 보아도 무방하다.
It wasn't great. That was probably the last turn we had to win. And thankfully we did.
이러나 저러나 여기로.
It's hard to see anything when it's this dark.
전력은 대부분 끊겨 있는 상태라 문이 잠겨 있진 않을 거예요.
You should do a Mirror 1 stream with Ryoshu.
멈춰.
After we beat Kanto 9, I can do that.
한 발짝이라도 더 접근하면 즉시 무력으로 대응할 거야.
Familiar voice boomed from a loudspeaker, delivering a sharp warning.
이 앞에는 보안용 지뢰가 잔뜩 설치되어 있어. 만약 그걸 뚫고 들어온다고 해도 이 안에 있는 인원을 상대해야 할 걸? 이쪽은 전부 전투 수행이 가능한 사람뿐이야.
That sounds like a bluff.
만약 자신 있다고 해도 우리에겐 자폭 장치도 있어. 초소형 미세 톱니들이 박혀 있는. 잠깐, 이건 뭐라고 적힌 거야? 뭐? 나보다 악필이 심한 사람은 처음 보네.
아 이건 이 폭탄을 던지면 반경 100m 내에 폭발이 일어나.
We can hear you whispering, bro.
그런 폭탄이 금기 위반이라 말이 안 되잖아. 좀 그럴 듯. 아무튼 무너진 시설에 우리랑 사이좋게 깔리고 싶은 게 아니라면 당장 돌아가.
It's his doctor handwriting. Yes, chicken scratch. I'm very familiar with that. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck the notes be saying, dog.
폭탄은 거짓일 가능성이 높습니다. 폭발물에 해당하는 모든 폭탄은
Single line? Oh yeah, aspirin. Weird fucking squiggle with a dot on it. Ibuprofen.
협약을 위반할 테지.
그래도 보안용 지뢰는 진짜야. 더 다가오면 과출력된 전기가 너희를 순식간에 지져버릴 걸.
As the voice behind the microphone began to grow increasingly irritated, it also became even more familiar. I was pretty sure I've heard it somewhere before.
알리사 씨 말에 따르면 이 부근에 호에나인 그 양반이 있을 거라 했는데.
잠깐. 방금 알리사라고 했나?
이 목소리 착각이 아닌 듯하군요.
Now I certainly recognize this voice.
그다지 반갑지 않은 그 목소리로 미루어 보건대 이곳에 들여보내도 무방한 이들은 많네.
그다지 반갑지 않은 목소리가 들리는 걸 봐서는 저희가 접근해도 무방한 이들 같군요.
Okay, Faust. Have I ever seen cursive Russian? No. I didn't know that was a thing. What the? Huh? It's literally just loops. I mean, it is in regular cursive, just a bunch of loops. That's still crazy, though. I didn't know that was a thing. Heavy thunk, and then the doors of the broadcast sector inched open, but before we could even take a proper look at the people holed up within,
뭐야, 너희들이었어? 진작에 말하지. 나 기억나지?
Oh, Ezra.
에즈라 씨!
Oh my god. What the fuck? One second. One second. First of all, the fuck is this? What is this, man? Like grass or waves. Okay. Anyway, I'm also Ricardo jump scare. Good lord, bro. All right. We came face to face with Ezra, who video called us with a plethora of information on blood fiends prior to our mission in La Mancha land.
라만차랜드에서 대활약을 해냈다면서? 역시 우리가 도움을 준 덕분이지? 아, 그래서 그 너희 중에 있다던 그 무진장 센 혈기는 누구야?
She's a giant woman. And I'm a huge fan of that.
네? 아, 그건...
안부 인사는 나중에 나누도록 하지, 에즈라.
Oh, hi, Moses. The next person to show up was Moses. I saw her in the video call too, team leader at LCD. If memory serves right.
아까 폭탄이 어쩌고 하면서 온갖 협박을 한 게 당신이었어요? 어쩔 수 없었잖아. 이 근방에 남은 사람은 우리 말고는 없을 거라고 생각했는데 갑자기 10명 되는 인원들이 떼거지로 몰려오는 소리가 들리니까.
Ezra gestured towards the blank surveillance screens in the broadcast sector with her chin.
참고로 저기 무지하게 똑똑하다는 양반이 카메라를 복구시키는 중이래. 전력이 차단되어서
You said-
시간이 좀 걸릴 거라고.
You said Moses can split me like the Red Sea. Okay. You earned that, champ. But that was hilarious.
좋은 일로 엮일 거라는 예상은 난 했지만 자네들과 이런 식으로 제외하게 될 줄도 몰랐네.
Underneath the array of monitors Ezra pointed at, we found Hohenheim, looking even more haggard than we remembered, who gave us a faint, unwelcoming nod as he fiddled with a tangle of power circuits.
안녕하세요. 다치신 분은 보이지 않아서 다행입니다.
This man said, Moses can split me like Aldous splits Ismail. So cut you in half. Alright. This is ill-advised, but you do you, Doug. Yeah, for the family. Yep, Martin stepped forward and offered us the greeting Hohenheim chose to skip.
그건 그렇고 알리사가 우리의 위치를 알려줘.
What's a little sacrifice for family?
지대로 오지 못한 거 보니 치명상이거나 이미 사망했겠군.
Oh, Alyssa's
수명성.
actively dying right now.
하지만 살릴
Ishmael gave Hohenheim a blanched look as though she was taken aback by his cold certainty regarding his own subordinate's fate.
물색이라 마치 보물 찾기 놀이라도 하는 듯이 말하는 거.
I like women that can literally just kill me. Dude. Same.
차라리 숨을 끊어주고 오는 게 알리사에게 더
Something about the danger, you know?
무슨 우리가 여태껏 해온 걸 보고도 모르겠냐? 가망이 없는 것도 아닌데 쉽게 포기하지 말라고.
이해해 주세요. 침입자 중 몇몇은 사람에게 고통을 가하는 걸 즐기는 것 같아 더 경계하시는 거니. 저와 팀장님은 습격이 시작된 시각에 실험실 근처에 있었습니다. 돌아다니는 직원들은 많이 없었고 이곳 언제
알리사 군은 잘 견뎌내주고 있을 걸세. 우리가 약속했네. 돌아가서
감사해요. 알리사도 믿고 있을 거예요.
잠깐. 훈훈한 와중에 미안한데 너희가 왔다는 건 그 특색도 여기로 오고 있다는 거 맞지? 지금 어디에 있어?
에즈라,
Moses, who had been staring at us since we came in, turned her gaze to Ezra.
팀장님, 붉은 특색과 합류하면 막내가 없어도 승산이 충분하지 않을까요?
그래. 하지만 붉은 시선은 이곳 다른 이유를 말할 필요도 없이 저들의
뭐? 아니 왜 너희만 온 건데?
Ezra's face immediately soured the moment she realized that Virgilus wasn't with us. Her voice caressed over us like that of a host, shrieking that uninvited guests barged into her home.
저희도 저희만 오고 싶어서 온 게 아니거든.
길잡이 양반은 발목에 붙잡혔어. 히로시 말로는 거미집의 엄지야.
연구소를 급습한 자들처럼 상무시할 수 없을 만큼 출중한 기량을 가진 자였다. 아르고스 부대의 에우리알로스와 비교하면 어떻지? 큰 차이는 없을. 잠깐. 이놈 그 부대와 이름을 안다는 거.
I want a woman that can literally kill me mofos when a woman wants to actually kill them. You see, we don't want them to actually kill us. We just want to know that they're capable of it. But they would never do it. Because they love us. You know? Yeah, there's a difference between can and want to. Exactly. It's the danger. We like the danger. Moses didn't grace Alice with a reply. Instead, she closed her eyes, seeming lost in a brief reverie. It soon returned to the subject at hand as she was done sorting out her thoughts.
그자가 인질로 붙잡혔나?
네? 그걸 어떻게?
습격자를 단수로 서술하더군. 생략한 걸 수도 있지만 그렇다 해도 소수의 이름이었을 거다. 그리고 운전기사를 데려오지 않았음에도 너희는 붉은 시선이 습격자를 해치우고 곧 올 것이라는 말도 믿음도 내보이지 않았지.
팀장님은 그런데
Oh shit.
너희 오면서 마주친
Let's keep that too fast.
다행히 죄종들이나 인형들 외에는 없었어. 잠깐, 저희도 질문 좀 할게요.
Best girl or best wifey material is Igloo. We love bunny girls. We love bunny girls. I need more. Ishmael barely managed to wrest control of the conversation amid the barrage of questions.
두 분은 LCD 부서잖아요. 왜 LCE 부서가 있는 본사에 와 계신 거죠?
아 그건 말이지. 오늘 LC 부서에서 중요한 성과 발표회가 예정된 날이었거든. 무지하게 중요한 발표니까 필수 참석이라는 공지가 하루에 몇 개씩이나 날아오던지. 그쵸 팀장님, 우리도 무지하게 바쁜 부서라는 건 다들 잊어버렸나 봐.
딴지 걸어서 미안하지만 그건 무지하게 중요한 발표가 맞았네.
그래, 그쪽 성과가 중요한 건 잘 알겠는데 우리 부서도 무지하게.
Hang on, I don't think that's the crux of the matter right now.
발표는 결국 시작되지도 못했으니 우리로서는 그 중요도를 가늠할 수 없겠지. 결론적으로는 그러한 행사로 인해 우리 팀원들이 이곳 LC 부서로 모였던 것. 그리고 소개할 인원이 있다. LCD에
Newest addition.
새로운 팀원이지.
우리 부서도 이제 규모가 커졌다 이 말이야.
자네들과 구면이라 들었다만
A familiar silhouette stepped forward from the opposite side, someone we did not expect to encounter here of all places.
그대들과의 조우가 항상 이러한 난전 속이라 면목이었군. 강령하셨는가?
Aren't you from AIDS Corp? Question mark. I've seen you before, but I can't remember exactly where. Regrettably, must always mean misapplied.
앵두 씨, 오랜만이네요.
Okay, the fact that Hung Lu addressed her first makes me think she's from AIDS Corp.
김 아직 회복 중이신가요?
Oh, wait, no, it's from the side story. Because Bamboo had a camp.
모두께서는 육신이 아문 지 오래이나 마음이 맑아지기까지 시간이 걸리는 것 같다고.
Right. I remember now. Thank you. How do Hishopac's biology work? I feel like the safe assumption, based on just how they operate over in H-Corp, they probably can't have children. That's probably pre-built in there. I would go test it out. Man. I think she's smitten with Big Q, bro. I don't think I have a shot there. Realistically, to make more of the pack when they die, they probably have the recipe for the Bolus kept under wraps, and they just administer it to people when they need to up their numbers. But I would be very surprised if they were able to reproduce. That seems very anti-H-Corp. Seems like that would go completely against their philosophy.
머지않아 좋아지실 거야. 그때까진 내가 그때 저지른 과오를 묵묵히 숙지할 뿐.
Appeared to be referring to how she ran Bamboo Anakin through with her sword under the monolith's distorting influence.
그래도 LCD 팀에 합류해서 잘 적응하고 계시는 것 같아 다행이네요.
You probably have the same tech as ArcCorp. Perhaps. Likely. Creates a few dozen nameless Hishopac. Yeah. Sinclair caught the shadow flickering across her face and swiftly stepped up to lighten the mood.
부탁하고 있는 신세지. 우리에겐 돌아갈 곳이 마땅히 남아있지 않으니 하지만 언젠가는 S사로 돌아갈 것이야.
저쪽도 섞이기 위해 고군분투를 하고 있나 보네요.
어딜 가나 처음 적응해가는 건 힘든 법이지.
이곳의 인원끼리는 얼빠르게 다음으로 넘어가도록 할.
Oh, that's it. Alright, cool. Next stage. A distinctive objective. Or a distinct objective, I guess.
지금 필요한 것은 정보 공유. 그리고 그것을 기반으로 하는 나와 팀원들은 발표실로 향하는 통로에서 습격을 당했지.
Okay.
그놈은 그냥 단도직입적으로 말할게. 엄청 강했어. 말벌 그 자식이 자리만 안 비웠어도 한번 붙어보긴 했을 텐데.
I like your silly noises, giant woman.
말벌이라 하면
Let's be real, if the Hisho packs could be produced, it'd be a lot more Hisho and H-Corp. Yeah. Yeah. It sure would.
우리 막내인데 진짜 세긴 하거든? 얼마나 세냐면
Thank you.
내가 예전에 말이야 그 뭐였지? 빵이었던 것 같은데 아무튼 그걸 먹으려고 접시에 덜어놨는데 말벌 그 자식이 아니 확 열이 받아서 그대로 명치에 주먹을 팍 꽂았지. 먹은 거 뱉어내라고.
잘은 모르겠지만 강하신가 보네요.
Does streamer know anything about distortion detective? Doesn't ring any bells. Although Ezra's anecdote was very illuminating, none of us bothered to ask for further clarification, as it seemed that the only way to get an objective measure of the Hornet's strength was to let her punch us in the solar plex as well. Yeah, nah.
그래서 그분은 지금 어디 계시는데요?
Ismail peeked around as though she was expecting him to pop out from a hiding spot in the broadcast sector.
그게 말이지. 아마 들으면 깜짝 놀랄걸? 무려
It's a web novel. that features Moses and Ezra. Oh. I didn't know there was like reading material and stuff outside of just the established games and whatnot. That's cool. I should check it out then. It got put on indefinite hiatus. Damn. Well, that's rough. I'm still gonna read it probably, but Jesus.
아직 에즈라.
무려 비밀이야. 아직 기밀.
Ezra trailed off awkwardly.
나는 관찰과 추리를 통해 적을 파악하는 편이다. 어떤 무기를 쓰는지, 어떤 방식을 선호하는지, 사력을 즐기는지 피하는지, 어떤 마음가짐으로 전투에 임하는지에 대한 모든 색깔을. 이를 파고들면 반격할 수 있는 적절한 시점을 알게 되며.
There's also Leviathan featuring Virgin. We love Virgin.
얼추 길을 열 수 있으니.
It's a web novel comic? I don't know. It's a graphic novel.
하지만 그자는
Cool. I got some things to read. As I grind Mirror Dungeon in this battle pass. Moses exhaled sharply as though she missed her smoking pipe, which was nowhere to be seen at the moment.
모든 것이 난잡해. 어떠한 패턴도 읽을 수 없어.
그놈은 껍데기다. 사람을 죽일 때 어떠한 감정도 담겨 있지 않지.
Oh, this is the index, dude.
무엇도 읽을 수 없었을 거다.
반대로 너는 너무나 선명해 보이는 거. 어지간히도 뭔가를 베고 싶은 건가? 산산조각 났지만 그 파편 하나하나가 예리하고 끊어내고 싶으면서도 끊어낼 수 없어서 더 가련해 보이는 유리와 같은 검. 그 상처투성이 손에는 무얼 그렇게 쥐고 있는 거지?
너 이 새끼, 멋대로 뭘 보고 있는 거냐?
팀장님한테 호칭이 지금.
Just as Ezra was about to give a stern warning, Odenheim stepped in to change the subject.
치자면 나와 여기 있는 마트는 실험실 앞에 있었네. 처음 시작은 바람 소리였지. 아주 거대한 것이 공기를 타고 날아오는 소리가 들렸네.
제 바로 앞이었습니다. 저와 한 걸음 차이로 걷고 있었던 직원의 허리가
Something snapped. The employee was walking only a step ahead of me in half.
순간적으로 그런 생각이 들었죠. 환상체하지만 정말 격리실에서 탈출이
알리사 씨가 말해준 것과 동일하네요. 어떠한 전조 증상도 없이.
자세히 보니 그건 환상체도 죄종도 뒤틀림도 아니고 거대 그리고
Massive scabbard.
칼집을 던진 것으로 추측되는 자가 태어난 표정으로 책을 읽고 있었습니다.
그 책은
마티아스. 그놈의 안가품 장부겠군.
Oh. Oh no, it's
범지의
the apprentice for the middle.
수초 동안 멍하니 보고 있었는데 팀장님이 저를 잡아 끌었습니다. 뒤를 다시 돌아보지는 못했어요. 수십 명이 비명을 지르는 소리가 들렸지만
It is a nurse father?
필요 이상으로 설명이 길군 자네는.
So are they both here, or are we getting conflicting accounts?
이곳 방송 섹터 안까지 들어온 이후에서야 알리사 생각
목숨이 위급할 때 뇌는 생존을 위해 최소한의 정보만 전달하네. 당연한 증상이지.
하지만 그 연구 계획서를 마지막으로 관리하던 건 저였고 알리사도 원래는
있잖아. 그런 걸 일일이 따지다가는 진짜 너무 뻔한 위로 같긴 하지만 앞으로 무엇을 할 수 있을지부터 생각해도.
저희 팀장님을 한 차례 구해주시기까지 했는데
그 또한 실험의 일환이었다고 반박하고 싶지만 시간이 없으니 넘어가도록 하지.
각자의 상황 설명은 끝난 것 같으니
Moses began laying out the situation with the expertise befitting the befitting a leader of the LCD.
오늘 이곳 본사 지하에 있는 LC의 부서에 침입자들이 습격하였다. LC 전 구역이 통제불능이 되었고 이것을 제외한 모든 섹터가 각각 하나 혹은 둘의 습격.
Every sector has been neutralized by a single or pair of intruders. Oh, so yeah, they're all here then.
정상적인 의사소통이 가능할 정도로
Except for the thumb, I guess, who's still trapped
이곳에 모인 숫자가 적.
back in the thing fighting. Well, the thumb and her apprentice, I guess,
그 이후에는
fighting Virgil.
격리실까지 강제 개방되어 밖은 더욱 혼란스러운 상태고.
사면 초가요. 발 디딜 곳을 찾는 일은. 에이, 여기 감시 카메라만 전부 볼 수만 있어도 그놈들이 지금.
여러 번 말하는 중이지만 고치려고 시도 중일세.
지금 가장 필요한 정보는 두 가지. 침입자가 누구인가. 그리고 우리가 마주한 자는 그저 명령받은 대로 사람을 죽이는 것에만 혈을. 하지만 목적을 단순 습격 후 살인으로 두기에는 미심쩍은 점이 많다.
Moses' deduction aligned with Aldous'. If the assailant's goal was truly nothing more than slaughter, then their first course of action should have been to unlock the containment units.
침입자의 정체는 그래, 대략적이나마 유추할 단서가 모였다.
설명해보게.
붉은 시선을 붙잡았다던 엄지아비로고 불리는
Sumner's father still in the red, stalling the red gaze.
습격한 중지에
Yeah, of the middle, tagging in researchers.
쪽이겠지.
That ring. In the presence of corpse mannequins.
최소로 잡아도 손가락 2개 이상의 조직이 혼자.
At least 2 or more fingers involved. Yep.
흑운의 우두머리 짓을 한 것들도 이곳에. 허나 이상하군. 모제스 아씨 손가락 걸기 따위로 치고받고 싸우지 않고서야 하물며 같은 목표로 움직인다니.
그래, 그러니 역으로 판단하자면 꽤 중요한 목적이 있어서 각 손가락 간부급들이 특수하게 모였다 봐야겠지.
거미 혹은 거미집의 아비들. 그들은 그렇게 불린다. 그리고 우리는 이미 그들이 펼쳐둔 거미줄에 걸린 상태지.
If there's the fingers, where are the toes?
손가락은 서로의 영역을 침범하지
We don't talk
않기
about
위해
them.
선을 그어둔다. 지금처럼 엉켜있는 일은 드물어. 아비들이라. 그 칭호 의미 없이 붙여지진 않았을 테지. 거미집이란 곳은 무언가를 기르는군. 그것도 각 손가락의 간부급이 모여서 양육이라는 행위를 말이 안 되나 싶지만 그 목적이 범상치 않을 만큼 역리오슈라 했던가?
뭘 원, 아이.
아, 이건 뭘 원하시는지.
Oh my god, I actually knew what she said that time.
괜찮다. 줄여 말해도 파악할 수 있으니.
Oh my god, she can understand it too.
하지만 나도 내가 아는 것을 표현할 수가 없군. 이유는
정보와 기억 전부 깨져 있겠지. 내게 보이는 것처럼. 모든 것을 기억해낼 필요는 없어. 내가 제일 궁금한 건 그 범상치.
Damn, skincare is out of a job.
그건 무엇인지 말할 수 있는.
Skincare was a crazy name, bro.
나
Oh my gosh.
나를 무엇이든 베는 검으로 만들어내는.
They want Ryoshi. They want her to forge. He wants to forge her into a blade that cuts through all.
그리고 나는
Ryoshi, can you tell us anything more?
아쉽지만 여기까지군 시계. 말하기 어렵다. 말할 수 있었어도 말하기 쉽지 않아.
Ryoshi let out a protected sign, just as Moses did earlier. The long exhalation of someone who clearly craved a puff of smoke. It betrayed the aloofness he projected. Come to think of it, Ryoshi hasn't been smoking at all since we got here. Or maybe since the truck?
시계. 저자가 말한 것처럼 그리고 네가 본 것처럼 내 머리는 엉망진창이다. 나 역시 내 스스로 궁금한 게 있지만 그러나 아까처럼 내 놈의 힌트로 뭔가 짜맞춰질 만도 하다는 생각이 들었다. 그러니 같이 풀어내야 한다. 이 퍼즐 혹은 방탈출을.
Ryoshi muttered placidly.
거미집의 목표가 너라면 굳이 본사를 침입할 이유가 없을 거다.
As Moses began her explanation, Ryoshi looked in her direction with mild amusement.
거미집을 빠져나왔다는 발언은 아마 탈출을 의미하겠지. 손가락 길이의 관계성을 고려했을 때 사이좋게 모여있을 위인들이 아닌데도 아비들은 너를 잃은 이후로도 거미집이란 단체를 하지만 오늘의 행동들을 보아선 그렇게 인내심이 대단한 자들로 보이지도 않는다. 이제야 모습을 드러냈다는 것이 수상하다는 거지. 저들이 절박했다면 이건 때를 기다린 거라는 생각이 드는군. 류슈, 너를 되찾든 그게 아닌 뭔가를 하든 지금이 저들의 움직일 때가 된 셈이다.
저희가 만난 거미집의 아비는 류슈 씨가 이곳 본사 연구소로 올 수 있도록 그분이 류슈 씨에게 내비친 복잡한 감정들은 하나같이 강렬했지만 그럼에도 류슈 씨를 죽이거나 데려가라는 듯한 행동은 조금도 보이지 않았던 것 같아요.
아비들이 이곳에서 날 기다리고 있다고 한 걸 보면 나를 보러 온 건 맞다. 괴짜 탐정.
너 자꾸 말을... 야, 뭐야?
진정하게 저들의 대화를 막지 않는 게 좋네.
필시, 저 논쟁 안에서 답을 떠올리겠지.
너를 자극하기 위해 거미집의 아비들이 습격했다는 추측은 합당하지만 당장의 목적은 따로 있다는 생각을 요슈라는 인물만을 노리고자 했다면 이곳과 지금이 적기는 아니잖나.
The intervals between each of the centers are different, but once a center's turn ends, another's begin. Every single time without failure. This case has everything to do with Ryoshi, I believe. Without a shred of doubt, it's her turn. Once the centers relayed the words, Moses fell into a brief contemplation and began to mutter a sequence of words.
림버스 컴퍼니,
She set the line!
유리창, 구엘사, 추출된 에고, 엔케팔린, 신비, 환상체, 모노리스, 수감자 류슈. 이곳 LC 연구소에서 거미집의 목적이 될 수 있는 것은 그리 많지 않더군. 당장 쓸 수 없는 정보를 모두 제외하면 추측할 수 있는 모든 목적 중 가장 합당한 목적은 황금가지.
Golden Bows.
결국 그런 결론이 나는 것인가?
Moses is right. It's become very important for us to look into Ryoshi's past to reach in and see what lies there. But LCB's goal, its journey, and its story has always been bound to the same terminus, obtaining the Golden Bows. Onheim, where are the Golden Bows in this facility located?
관리자님께서 황금가지의 위치를 묻는군요.
이곳에 실험실에 있네.
Onheim's gaze turned towards me. Perhaps he was looking at the clock hands on my head.
그래. 발표 내용에 대해서 말하지 않을 수가 없겠군.
Onheim's answer seemed more like a prolonged sigh.
그건 황금가지 실험 성과에 대한 발표였네.
What have you found?
그리고 그 발표가 공개될 수 있는 인원은 한정되어 있네. 지금 자네들 AC
황금가지를 개고생해서 구해오는 건 우리인데 우리한테만 정보 공개를 제한하는 건
보안의 범위를 결정하는 건 내가 아니네.
호엔하임 씨가 우려하는 바가 무엇인지는 회사는 황금가지에 대한 정보의 공개를 엄중하게 제한하고 있으니까요. 혹여 회사의 동의 없이 이 정보가 노출되었을 경우 어떤 조치가 내려올지는 현재로서 알 수 없습니다. 최악의 경우엔 기억
Oh, the wipe our memory if you find out what the hell's happening over here?
지금 같은 비상 상황에서
That's not good.
걱정부터 해야 한다니.
비밀스럽고
Not a fan of that.
사이에서 뭘 바라겠나? 그럼 감안한다고 생각하고 본론부터 말하지. 우리는 황금가지를 회수된 각각의 가지를 접목한다는 것은
Grafting the bow? Oh, you wanna make a giant branch then?
한 그루의 나무로 만들겠다는 뜻인가?
Or yeah, I guess form a single tree.
연구자 앞에서는 두루뭉술하게 넘길 수도 없겠군. 만 특수한 환경에서 황금가지를 배양시켜 묘목을 그 실험의 성과를 사내의 주요 관계자들과 몇몇 팀에게 공개할 예정이었는데
그럼 실험실에서 황금가지를 먼저 찾아내 보호. 하지만 섣불리 움직이기에는 이곳에 도사리는 적들이 너무 많지 않아?
본사의 지원 요청은 들어갔나?
1시간 전에 구조 신호를 보냈지만 명확하게 닿았을지는.
신호만 들어갔다면 LC에게 규격 외의 상황이 벌어졌다는 건 금방 LC가 지원을 보냈다는 가정하에서 그들이
현재 시설 곳곳에 산재한 10분 이내일 것입니다.
Oh, they'll arrive in no more than 10? Okay.
신호를 받지 못했거나 엘리베이터가 중간에 작동을 멈춰
하긴 우리야 소드 씨가 설명해줘서 뒷문으로 들어올 수 있었지.
그런 거라면 통제실에서 전력 분배기만 재부팅.
어이 척척 박사. 이 부서의 셧다운 상태를 복구시키려면 저 돌아다니는 뒤틀림이나 환상체들을
완벽히 복구하기 위해서는 그렇다고 봐야겠지. 이것은 복도의 환상체가 하나라도 탈출해 돌아다닌다면 다른
깊이 생각해봤자 뭐가 더 나오겠어? 환상체
무섭다고는 한마디도 안 했는데요.
역시 전력 수리부터 하는 게 제일 현명할 수도 있네.
아무래도 효율적인 작전 수행을 위해서는 인원 편제를 분할 우선순위만을 논하면서 시간을 낭비하기에는
Once I nodded in agreement, Aldous quickly took control of the situation.
지금부터 우리는 수색 정찰 및 탈출을 준비한다.
Crafting a tree that connects the mirror worlds? God damn it, everything leads back to the imaginary tree for... I'm gonna assume that's an I, not an L. Until 3? I'm back in the building! You never left, bud. You never left.
뭐? 나가자고?
Honkai Impact. Oh, so... okay. Look at that. Oh, no, we're playing Star Rail. Eventually. Sometime soon.
LCA 지원이 도착할 것이라고 가정한다면
But only for one day. I can only afford to play one gacha game.
협공의 가능성이 높아지기 때문이지. 또한 정황을 보아하니 이 위치에 너무 오래 숨어 있었다. 적은 계속해서 이곳을 들쑤시며 목표를 달성할 때까지 닥치는 대로 죽이는데
그건 말 되네. 하긴 쟤네들은 한 번 죽으면 끝이기도 하고.
거기에 더해 황금가지 또한 적보다 먼저 회수해야 한다. 무엇을?
그래. 그럼 우리가 다 같이 나간다 쳤을 때 제일 먼저 갈 장소는 어딘가?
전력을 복구할 통제실과 실험실 그리고 손상된 회로가 있는 복도는 전부 멀리 떨어져 있다.
팀을 나눈다.
Divide and conquer.
황금가지의 보호, 시설 전력의 복구, 환상체 제압을 통한 지원 통로 개척. 이 막중한 문제들을 동시에 해결하기 위해서는
그래 뭐 찬성이야. 우리는 따로 행동하는 편이 더 편하기도 하고.
황금가지는 우리 LCB 부서가 찾도록 하지. 이곳에 있는 관리자님께서는 근처에 황금가지가 있어.
God. Once again, I'm being used as a metal detector. Oh, look. Kinda like a metal detector.
그런 싸구려 같은 비유를. 그리고 환상체나 뒤틀림, 죄종들의 제압은 자네들 LCD 부서에 부탁하고 싶군.
좋아 전문이지 그건.
이곳에 격리되어 있던 환상체나 뒤틀림 중에
얼추 당신의 정도의 실력이면 어렵지 않게 제압할 수 있을 걸세. 하지만 그중 이종은 많이 까다로워. 실험실끼리 통신할 때 쓰던 초소형 무전기를 주겠네. 너무 멀면 신호가 닿지 않지만.
좋아. 통신도 갖출 수 있겠군. 마지막으로 전력 복구는 LCE 부서에 맡기도록 하지. 내부 시설은
합리적이군. 이 부서는
전선들이 제대로 정리가 되지 않은 혼란한 상태를 저런 식으로 언급하기도 하더군요.
Thank you, Mersault. Thank you, Mersault, for the follow. I appreciate you, homie. We'll get to your canto eventually, I swear.
그건 엔트로피 증가 과정의 제한이라고 생각해 줬으면
We're
좋겠다.
waiting on Project Moon to do their thing, bro, but your time is coming soon, man. My time is coming swiftly, hell yeah. Welcome, man. I hope you're having a good week. We are in Canto 9, getting the Lord dump. I think they're about to start putting us into a bunch of fights with the intruders now here at headquarters, or one of the labs, I guess. Martin gave a handful of tiny radios to Aldous, who distributed them to each of us.
이걸로 상황을 계속 공유하도록. 잊고 싶던 연기 냄새가.
Oh, okay, that was it. Cool. Did we get to fight? Did we get to do more fights with Ryoshu? Nope. Or dialogue. Yippee! Marcel didn't have a line of dialogue for so long that he went to another mirror world just to watch shit happen from a better angle. Oh my god.
잊지 말게. 황금 가전은 보존통에 들어있으니 함부로 대하지 말고.
They gotta let my man be great, bro. He need to give him his time to shine, his time in the spotlight.
그래. 우리도 황금.
Gregor's comment did nothing to deter Hohenheim, who kept voicing his warning again and again.
그럼 실험실은 그쪽이고 통제실은
Ezra was tracing the available routes to guide the LCD team members who arrived with Moses, while others crept down the corridor alert for any dangers lurking in the shadows. Jesus! The corridor was thrown into complete chaos.
클레어 씨, 이곳으로 오세요. 안 돼. 거리가 너무 멀어요.
Is everyone alright?
환성체
Look, it's Marcel.
위에 설치된 격리 시스템이 작동된 것으로 보인다.
We've been contained. Marcel, who had been standing close by, replied in a monotonous voice. Just as he said when I looked around.
까딱하면 벽에 깔릴 뻔했어.
간발의 차였구려.
조악해.
Are you gonna cut it in half, Ryoshu? I know you can do it.
불신앙이다.
What a waste of time. Pretty sure that's what she said. Sinclair, please translate. Just when I didn't think it could get any worse, it did. Yep. Let's go.
그런데 류슈 씨는 어디에 계시는 건가요?
We've been separated from Don Quixote. How will we ever recover? Sinclair and Don Quixote were desperately calling out from the other side of the wall.
이렇게까지 완전히 단테님과 분리되어 본 적은 처음.
그럼 이제 함부로 다치지도 못하겠네. 주변에 환성체가 등장한 것 같진 않은데요.
역시 차단벽의 제어권도 넘어간 것 같군요.
걱정 마십시오, 관리자님. 사소한 차질일 뿐입니다.
네? 곧바로 그런 말부터 하신다고요? 단테의 걱정부터.
난감하게 되었군.
Hohenheim let out a heavy sigh.
팀장님, 괜찮으세요?
그래. 다행히도 부상자는 없어 보이는 것.
After all that planning, we ended up getting separated into completely random teams.
일단 나누어진 인원부터 파악하지.
Okay, on this side we have Rasot, Gregor, Yiseng, and Ryoshu.
여기는 탐정님이랑 나랑 앵두 씨랑
저랑 이스마일 씨와 로자 씨 그리고 오티스 씨가 계시네요.
이쪽은 나와 마튼 군과 조수 군, LC 팀원들.
등등이 무엇인가?
자신보다 능력 있는 사람을 인정하는 것이 어려운 자들이 쓰는
It is a phrase used by individuals who find it especially difficult to acknowledge their betters. Oh my god, Faust. Talk to him.
저랑 동키호테 씨와 파우스트 씨가 계시네요.
There was no chance we could get the security wall out of our way even with our combined effort.
안 되는군요, 역시. 마스터 카드 키로 강제 개방할 수 있어야 하는데.
Even the LCE wasn't having any luck on their side.
약간의 변동이 생기긴 했지만 어쩔 수 없을 것 같군. LCD를 포함한 이 인원은 시설 내에 돌아다니고 있는 것들을
CCTV를 복구하는 대로 그쪽 안내를 돕겠습니다.
지금 말한 대로 LC, 호헨하임이 포함된 팀은 관리자님과 나머지 인원 있는 팀은 황금가제 확보를 위해 실험.
왜 나는 제압이야? 제일 힘든 걸. 그럼 우리는 먼저 이동한다.
내가 앞장서도록 하지. 따라오.
And with that out us in the LCD team's footsteps fade into the distance on the other side.
우리도 슬슬 이동하도록 하지. 사실 여기 있는 마튼 군과 조수 군만 데려가.
전력 시설의 구조가 그리 체계적으로 되어 있진 않나 보군요.
Oh, he's specifically referring to Faust as his assistant. Hella disrespectful, bro.
부담스러운 의견을 표할 수밖에 없습니다.
내가 건물의 설계까지 도맡아 할 만큼 한가하지는 않았어서 말이네.
고작 이런 일로 울상짓지 마시게나, 히스클리프군.
맞아요. 저희 셋이서 뭉친다면 어떤 일이든 아마
The voices of Hohenheim and the other senators also slipped further away into the background. Should we get a move on too?
황금 거제가 가까이 느껴지면 바로 말해.
Okay.
그러고 보니 흡연자 둘이 딱 여기에 다들 어떻게 담배도 안 태우고 이런 노동 환경을 버티는지.
피운 시절은 있었다. 지속할 이유를 찾지 못하였을 뿐.
So you were a smoker too, bro?
그래? 못 폈는데.
담배라고 지칭될 수 있는 것 대부분.
What did you smoke? Most things that fall under the category of cigarette. You smoke spliffs? You smoke spliffs, Marcel? A little bit of green?
아니 난 1년 내내 바른 생활 사나이로만 알았지 뭐야.
필요하다면 통상적인 올바르지 않은 일들을 가리지 않고 했다.
I partook in both categories of activities. Joe's generally accepted as right and Nell's accepted as wrong.
구인의 시절 동료들의 권유로 면목음한 적은 있었네.
Oh my god, no way you smoke E-Seg, what? During my time among the League of Nine, I once had the opportunity to engage in a few hits of the substance at the behest of my fellows.
그게 처음이자 마지막이었어.
That was the one and only time, though.
담배 자체가
처음에 다 그렇지. 왜 어깨 꼬면 그래?
He dabbled with the lettuce, bro. The devil's lettuce.
류슈양은 언제부터
That mean green, bro. The stickiest of icky. Every pair of eyes searched Ryoshi's face, but she did not bother telling her story, nor did she reveal any signs of unease or anxiety. What we saw on her face was explicitly exhilaration, thrill, and as strange as it may seem, a fury chilling to the marrows.
글쎄, 어렸을 때부터 보고 자란 게 그것뿐이다.
아닌 게 더 이상하긴 한가. 이번이 류슈 씨 차례 맞지?
그래, 너무 노골적이어서 비웃음이 날 정도지.
어떤가 과거를 마주해야 하는 기분이란.
당연히 즐겁다. 기다린 보람이 있어.
그러고 보니 류슈 씨는 아까부터 담배를 물고 있지 않네.
Because the entire time she's been on break, bro. Now she's finally getting to work.
그래, 미리부터 연습 중이다.
All those other cantos, she was on a smoke break, bro. Meanwhile, back in the transport truck.
당신에게만큼은 없을 줄 알았는데 말이야. 우습지 않아? 이 보잘것없는 짐덩어리 하나 빼앗겼다고 천하의 붉은 시선이 제대로 검 한번 휘둘러보지. 그래도 이해하지 못하는 건 아니야. 버릴 수도 죽일 수도 없는 것을. 아니 루치오가 조사해온 걸 보면 딱히 이거랑 아무 관계도 아닌 남남인 것. 목적 때문에 이러지도 저러지도. 우리 티켓이나 저기 있는 교본처럼 거슬려 죽여버리고 싶어.
그렇게 쓸데없는 말을 계속 짓거리며 도발하는 이유는 알고 있다.
Right in Burrow's face. What's he gonna do about it realistically, dog?
그것들이 본사에서 수행하고 있는
We know he's not talking back.
되었다는 신호가 오기 전까지 내 발을 묶어두려는 거겠지.
He did something in his upside story.
내 이놈의 목에
Now it's an alternate universe, bro. This is the canon timeline. He didn't do that shit here.
네가 데리고 다니는 이 애송이의 목까지 안 깃지 않았으면 좋겠군.
재밌겠네. 한번 해봐. 내가 우리 티켓을 위해 만든 교본이 특색에게서 얼마나 버틸 수 있는지 나도 궁금하네.
Battle. Oh shit, here we go. Fuck. I mean, how old are you? 50. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. Edit. There we go. Well, you're the only one I have for him. What are my options for here? Little. I mean, oh, upside 4. That one's a higher. Let me go with this one. I definitely get support. That's mine. Oh, thanks, bud. You know, I can count on you to have good support. Appreciate you, big dog. We keep running into these mannequins. Are they made by those nurse fathers?
그래. 정확히는 약자비 혼자다. 신체파. 인간의 근육과 뼈로 수축과 이완을 이용하는 예술이다. 거기에 큐비즘도 조금 끼얹었나?
보이시오. 저것들의 몸에
Things carved into their bodies. These corpses were engraved with a wild scrawl of a message carved with a blade. They began shuffling at us in an uncanny rhythm, entirely devoid of any semblance of will.
사랑하는 우리 딸, 이 곡선을 주의 깊게 봐주세요. 갈비뼈라는 것, 잘만 다듬으면 어떤 것보다 날카로운 칼이 됐다. 흉곽은 심장과 폐를 보호하기 위해 이 몸의 아름다운 형태를 유지한 채로 몸이 지닌 귀중한 악기를 다루듯이 만들어야 합니다. 만져보세요. 근육과 힘줄의 결을 따라.
Me at art school. Yeah, learning anatomy, right? Like fucking taking apart a corpse.
가장 죽이기 좋은 칼이 되었군.
Mm-hmm.
그렇죠. 요시히데라면 이 진가를 알아차릴 줄 알았어요. 그 어떤 것보다 정성을 기울여서 이 아이를 만들고 있답니다.
Maybe you have a little taste of the side. Oh yeah, just a little nibble.
맞는 뼈를 가지고 있으면 소용이 없거든요.
Oh boy. Okay. Just a little snack.
마침내 완성된다면
Mm-hmm.
요시히데가 써주세요.
그러지.
그렇게나 노래 부르던 그 작품은
Yummers, bro. Yummers.
결국 완성을 못했나?
Good lord. Ryoshi muttered to herself. Alright, now do I kill? Kill! A melt in your mouth flavor, huh? Gregor. Okay, I guess we're gonna lose. That's fine. Maybe you'll surprise me. lost. Why are you not attacking? Man, attack your target. What? I don't get to choose? Oh, fuck off. Damn you. Pathetic damage which he's hungry. I know, right? This is a strength in numbers type of situation now, so we're probably just gonna fight it out regularly. Where's my 1k average damage? I hate these mannequins, bro. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Alright, we got 2 staggers. That guy's gonna die. That's definitely gonna be staggered as well. As long as somebody hits him. Wait, yeah, Ryoshi, yeah, you got him. It's fine. Under control. That guy's cooked. 2 down. Okay, you're losing that. Yup. Staggered. Still alive. He's doing the best he can. Oh, there's another wave. Shit. Shit. Okay, you know what? We got extra attacks. We'll see how it plays out. Remember, Yoshi can use dodge. That is true. We'll get 1 thread from annihilating. From annihilating our dude, Yiseng. I know he can dodge, but so eat Yiseng. And then it'll just be Gregor and Ryoshi because fucking Persona's. I think he's out of here. I think he's out of here this turn. Oh yeah, when he's dead, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no problem. Unless we stagger and or kill everything, in which case we're good. Oh yeah, nah, dude, he's at 6 health. A swift breeze will take him out. It completely slipped my mind that we had Yiseng as somebody we could deploy, though. I definitely could have put in the butterfly ego. And I could have just shot them with my gun. That's an option. Oh well. He's also high lower too. He's 55. It's probably fine. It's just gonna be more mannequins, right? It's fine. What are we worried about? I'm gonna be honest, butterfly guy ain't that good. You take that back right now. You take that back right now. There's no one better when I want to make my enemies depressed. I love him and he is special.
이 순간이 다 배운 일이야.
Oh, you're about to get staggered, champ. What's going on with you? Oh, these are the same, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do that.
그려낸 대로.
He has the hard carry, bro. He has the hard carry. Are you winning? Dominating, dominating, neutral. Dominating. Okay. Team building in my gotcha game? Crazy. We don't do that here. Don't get staggered. Okay, you're good. Oh, I'm sure she's busted, man. I gotta try her out. Gregor, I think you might be cooked, buddy. You win one of these. You win one of these, champ. It's your giant arm. Yeah, his job is to make your enemies depressed, but his unique sinking status. It's great for support. This is... Oh yeah, we're winning that. In this one. Yeah, you're not gonna get staggered. You can just probably do your thing. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, we needed all of those coins. Every last one. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Hit the last one? Fantastic. My god. That mannequin is never coming back. That mofo is in orbit. I was what? Oh, we're good. Last one. Goodbye. Holy shit, that's a lot of coins. What? Brother. It's just one enemy. It's just one enemy, Yi saying. Relax. Please. You don't have to go off on him like that, though. Oh, he missed one coin. Okay, alright, okay. Good lord, brother. My god. This is what happens when you don't feed them to Ryoshu? Crazy. Imagine that. Stage 16, the fingies. Let's see.
정면 엘리베이터가 작동하고 있다.
What, you never seen 9 unbreakable coins before? I can't say I have. I can't say I have. First time for everything, right? I could see the light of the elevator beyond the lockdown door. How much time we have? We have about 40 minutes before we get ended here, so we can probably get through this, and if there's another fight, we can do that stage as well. And then we'll do some pulls and we'll call it for the evening. If power has returned to the elevators, it gets stronger the second time he uses it. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to explore some of these IDs because I've just been feeding them to Ryoshu. I'm a simple man. I see easy win mechanic, I go for it. I don't ask questions. I don't think you should pull now. I have 2 of them that are specifically for I think season 2 and season 7, guaranteed. I was gonna use those. Ah, then. Once the elevator doors open, LCA agents begin pouring into the facility in perfect order. Oh! And immediately began hacking and shooting down anything that got in their way. There wasn't the slightest hesitation in their movements, as though drilled into them over countless rehearsals. On the way, they never failed to deliver a killing blow to any target that so much as twitched, even when it was already mangled beyond recognition. I could tell that they were seasoned veterans with years of combat experience. I began to grow certain that these fighters could brush aside any obstacle we faced with ease.
LCA 특작팀이라 했나? 역시
들리나? 내놔봐. 야! 들려?
Thank you, Heathcliff.
아이 깜짝이야.
I love this man. He can do no wrong.
소리는 지르지 말자고 히스클리프 씨.
미안하군. 조수군 워낙 성질이 급해서 수감자 오티스의 추측이 맞았네. 우리는 지금 통제실에 와 있고 여기 있는 단말기로 복도 상황을 볼 LCA가 도착했다.
그래. 우린
다만 방금 내가 한 것은 자네들 앞을 가로막는
그렇다면
Okay, so we can regroup with one of the groups, their teams, I guess.
곳으로 올려보낼 수 있는 것인가?
그렇지는 않더군. 모종의 기술을 이용해 내려보냈지만 다시 그래도 다행이군. 구역별로 투입된 듯하니 연구와 관련 없는 살상 기술과 전투에 그다지 흥미를 느끼진 못했네.
정면.
The lights flickered and... Oh, shit! Okay! It's the LARPer himself. 3 LCA agents who were advancing while covering the front of their squad simultaneously fell to the floor without so much as a scream. Okay, so we're fighting him next, right? That should cover 30 more minutes of stream, right? Like a broken lamp, the light past the security wall continues to flicker. Between each flicker of the malfunctioning light, the outline of the intruder's weapon seemed to shift into a different shape. At first, the shadow stretched into the sharp tip of a pick. Then after several more flicks, it took on the familiar outline of an axe, very much resembling Rodya's own. You want to fight the 99 Unbreakable that early? Yeah. And Ryoshi's gotta fucking dodge it. You ain't fighting them 20s just over farming for later. Oh, okay. Alright.
아니, 그렇다 해도 저 정도로 숙련된 부대를 허해나 인간.
들린다네. 이쪽은 아직이냐만.
Have they taken care of the situation? The situation is taking care of them, bro.
절대 복도로 나가지 마시게.
왜 그런가? 아, 단말로 확인해보니 방금 LCA 대원들이 환상.
이쪽으로 파견된 LCA 지원 병력은
방금 뭐라고 했나?
해방된 야전 상황이었다면 정찰대만으로도 LCA가 패배하진 않았을 것이 하지만
거미줄에 걸려있다는 사실을 잊으면 적골이 나지. 저들은 자신들이 지극히
Situation? Yeah, they found him.
개방, 탁 트인 공간. 가정조차 의미가 없다. 봐라. 먹잇감이 자신이 가장 잘 사냥할 수 있는 무대로.
What Alyssa had described earlier was becoming more and more apparent to us. A relaxed but disciplined gait. The man, after having slaughtered dozens of LCA agents, slowly turned around to face us. His sharp dress shoes lazily clopping against the floor. His middle name is Situation. He seemed to have been aware of her presence from the get-go. The light dances across the glossy surface of his white mask. He returns a smile in response to Ryoshi's furious wrath. And his lips part, soundlessly mouthing a sentence word by word. Hi, sweetheart. How did your reviews go?
훈련은 어땠어?
똑같아. 지루해.
I hate this.
아빠, 팔에 상처가 났는데 직접 입힌 거야?
아, 맞아. 나이프로 내 팔을 관통시키면서 상대를 38번 찔러야 했거든.
I had to stab my opponent with a knife 38 times through my own arm. 28 stab whips. Bro, that's immediately what I thought of. Didn't even want to leave him a chance to be alive, huh? The 20th stab was when it really began to hurt.
그거 알아, 딸? 자결통은 찹쌀통보다 100배는 더 고통스럽다고 하더라.
The pain of burning hurts at least 100 times worse than the pain of getting stabbed. Did you know that? Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
그러니 누군가를 처리해야 할 땐 불은 사용하지 마.
Having burned myself many times and poked myself or cut my finger cooking, I'd rather take the cuts. I would take the cuts every time. The burning shit hurts even after, like, the initial thing is over, bro. At least with, like, a cut or a poke or something. It hurts very briefly, and then you bandage it up, and you're good.
적어도 마지막엔 그들에게 더 나은 주마등을 안겨줘야 하지 않겠니?
As long as it's not like a crazy deep wound, or you actually, like, lop something off.
알았어.
It doesn't hurt that much. Burn wounds?
가까이 와보렴. 얼굴에 긁힌
That shit hurts for a long time.
발렌치는
If it's really bad, that whole area just sucks. Anything around that area, pain.
상처의 개수가 곧
You ever get an oil burn? Yeah.
생각하는 자야.
Dude, I've had hot, like, I was making, like, a red sauce for some pasta, for some lasagna, and that shit popped on me. Brother. I can literally still see the scars. It's right here on my little forearm, bro. That was vile. I think I was also in chemistry in high school, and we were, like, doing an experiment or something. It was like a Christmas themed one where we we learned about melting points. So we were doing stuff with like glass, and we were heating it up on the Bunsen burner, and then we'd like bend it, right, into a candy cane shape, and we would make glass candy canes for our class. So I heated up this little glass tube, and I started bending it, and it bent too far and touched against my skin. That one hurt a lot too.
흉이 안 지게 잘 치료해야지.
I let my lab partner do the rest of it. I was done at that point.
그러던가.
아니 방금 LC와의 무전대로라면 관리자님께서 위험... 오티스, 저도 걱정은 되는데요. 당장 우리 쪽도 만만치 않은 상황인 것 같아요. 그건 복구된 CCTV 화면인가? 네, 이 앞을 비추고 있어요. 근데 자네도 와서 보게. 내 기억이 틀리지 않다면 중지?
That's a crazy image, bro. What the fuck?
저쪽에서 전멸당했다는 사람도 이렇게 당했나 보네. 이건 거의 죽이다 못해 사람을 부서뜨리고
Peak
있는데?
image. This guy's practically tearing people apart. No, he's literally tearing people apart. What do you mean?
자꾸 큰 소리로 떠드는 것 같기도 하고 소리가 잘 들리진 않는데.
요시히데라고 계속 외치고 있군.
그리고 웃고도 있어. 입을 크게 벌리고 몸까지 들썩이며. 무엇이? 지금 사람이 저만큼 날아간 거야? 선명한 화면은 아니지만 다리는 의체일까? 아닌가? 강화 문신을 몸이 전부 뒤덮일 때까지 받으면 저런 모양이 될 수도 있을 것 같고. 아, 울아빠 곰발바닥 보고 있구나?
Oh. Oh. Well.
누구야? 나? 나는 키라라고 해.
기척도 없이 종원,
Hold on.
전준비.
I gotta hear that again.
나? 나는 키라라고 해. 나? 나는 키라라고 해.
That's adorable, bro. Alright, moving on.
아니야. 너희 우리 아빠 보고 있는 거 아니야?
This child is a demon, but that was adorable.
방해 안 할 거야. 싸우지도 않을 거고.
She's a precious daughter and needs to be protected at all costs.
그런 중요한 일을 하는 거라면 내가 대기 타줘야지. 마저 감사해.
I'll just hang around while you guys get the important stuff done. Carry on, watch him work.
아빠라고? 저 사람이?
Okay.
맞아. 진짜 yor라게 멋지지. 너네 방금 봤어? 저 기술 있잖아. 완전 간지인 것 같지 않아?
She's a zoomer. She's a zoomer.
하려고 하는데도 잘 안 된다니까. 어떻게 저런 강속구로 복도 끝까지 처박히게 하지? 학살을 마친 놀이나 경.
That's why she's peak. Oh my god. Oh lord.
불쾌하기 그지없는 물의 배로군.
She's speaking my language.
너 그런 쪽이야? 재밌다. 나도 좋아해. 일주일 전에 나왔던 빗줄기 속 검객 최신화에 등장하는 캐릭터가 그런 말투 쓰잖아.
She got the Dauntism, just a bit different. Yeah, she's a huge fan of Fixers, huh? We saw that in the Uptight story.
뭐야? 너도 모르는 거야? 그 작품? 주위에 계속 추천하는
Holy
중인데
yap.
하나도 호응을 안 해. 한 놈은 맨날 훈련만 해대고, 한 놈은 집 거미랑만 조잘거리고, 한 놈은 자꾸 혼자 싸돌아다니고, 나머지 하나는 뭐라는 줄 알아? 논리적으로 말이 안 되는 게 너무 많대. 그게 제대로 된 감상이냐고. 왜 만화책에 그런 걸 따져? 걔랑은 아무튼 처음부터 끝까지 안 맞는다니까. 그거 본 사람 있으면 손들어 볼래? 나랑 3시간 아니 4시간만 같이 떠들어주라.
그만. 가짜는 헛소리로 구슬려질 정도로. 아까부터 화면에 잡히는 게 없어요. 오티스.
어이 딸님! 근처에서 놀고 있으랬더니 뭐 이렇게 멀리 왔어?
Oh shit.
톨겠군. 무정이 더 들어오지 않는 거.
이보게! 이스마일군! 오티스군!
느낌이 좋지 않네요. 아무래도 시설 복구를 서둘러야겠네. 차단벽 제어권만 들어온다면 서로 협력하기 용이할 테니. 마침 이 근처에도 소실된 회로 하나가. 바로 이 방에.
Jesus Christ, that's unsettling.
이것은 약지 조직원이 지나간 흔적이 보입니다.
I mean, that's sick as hell. That would make like a great album cover for a metal for a metal band. But God,
많이 쳐다볼 필요는
it's modern art. You wouldn't get it. I don't.
아니, 역겨움이라는 감정은 내게 큰 영향을 주지 못한다.
But that shit's metal as hell. I can tell that much.
다만 팀장님, 일일이 누구의 얼굴인지 헤아리지 마세요.
그래, 무심코 한눈을 팔아. 계속하지. 뭐 할 말이라도 있나?
드물게도 파우스트 역시 호인하임의 말에 동의하고
뭘?
이럴수록 빠르게 시설을 복구시켜야 한다는 것은
Okay. What's next? Oh, a fight. On. Who am I fighting? Let's see. That
사냥.
Reaching the end of part 1. Nice. Leaving behind the perpetrator of the carnage, greeting Ryoshi on the other side of the security wall. We had no other choice but to make our way towards the lab.
류슈야, 답하기 싫은 물음이라 하면 비껴보내어도 괜찮네만 아비란 자들과는 어떤 사이였는가. 단순히 그대와 악연으로 물든 인연이라기에는. 방금 전 그대의 표정은 조금 미묘해서 말이오.
모든 조각이 맞물려진 것은 아니지만 그들의 마비, 나라는 검을 펴려내.
That was a very short one. Okay, we fight. More mannequins. Holy shit, everyone's losing! Bruh. Oh my god, losing everything, champ.
그려낸다.
전격발.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라.
Magical Beeper. Okay, we're winning now. What if you're struggling if you do that? Ah, I see. Very well.
이 순간이 낫도 방도치 술이 타기 배운해.
Okay, doing pretty good. All things considered. Wow. These are both neutral, but this one is using the beat or LBP.
총알값 아까운 놈.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
이 순간이 다
Oh, okay. You probably got it. If he's gonna keep throwing mannequins, I think we're okay at this point. Nice. I hit your 5 coin on this poor unfortunate bastard over here. I missed a coin, it's okay. We got the stagger.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
That's a lot of bleed. A lot of bleed for a man with not a lot of health left.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라. 낫도 반듯이 숨이 타지로 베어내리라.
Okay, good shit.
숨 막히도록 견뎌와.
Go again?
절박하게 갈망했으며 헤아릴 수 없이
Sick.
저주했으며
Oh, it's good. We're chilling. Jumping the hell out of him, Doug. I almost feel bad. Almost.
저자가 원망.
Six, 7 damage. Cool. Good job. Cigarettes and Nurse Father. Here we go. Oh, 58.
사냥.
LCD나 LC 쪽은
좋지 않은 일에 휘말린 게.
관리자 혹시 느껴져? 황금 가지 말이야. 저들이 혹시 먼저 가져가기라도 했다면.
Not yet. I don't think they did. It's still in there.
그래. 그나마 불행 중 다행이라 해야 하나.
Gregor mumbled on in a gloomy tone. We stepped back into the lab, the lights were off, and it was completely dark inside. If the assailants were indeed after the golden bow, what could they possibly want with it? I was deeply engrossed in my thoughts when I noticed that Ryoshu had stopped in her tracks. Ryoshu?
이 앞에
나딕다 못해 지긋지긋한 향이 나고 있다.
Even in the cloying darkness of the unlit lab, Ryoshi seemed to notice something out of place. What? What do you see?
냄새라고 해봤자 류슈 씨의 담배 냄새. 맞네. 당신.
Only silence welcomed us in the lab. We couldn't hear any breathing, but there it was, without a doubt, the stink of cigarettes and a chilling, disembodied sense of dread. We couldn't exactly put our finger on it.
그곳에서 나올 때 나는 누군가를 경멸하고 있었다. 분명.
Ryoshi stared, or started muttering as though she was gripped by a chill. If you laugh, you return by death challenge. Oh no. I'm just gonna be caught in for the loop, man. I laugh at everything. That's fucked up. I noticed she wasn't speaking to me though. It seemed as though she was wading through a bog of mutilated memories to cling to her emotions at that moment. You know what? It might be okay if I get to choose my checkpoint. If I have no choice in that, then yeah, it's cooked. But I feel like after a certain point, I'll stop finding something funny eventually. Or I can just avoid the thing that made me laugh, you know?
나 때문에? 그건 내가 할 말이지, 요시히데. 네 존재가 지금까지 내 모든 앞길을 막고 있다는 거. 그러니까 이래야 공평하잖아.
Fuck, you're gonna cut her tongue off?
요시히데, 나에게는 계속 들려와. 녹슬고 무거운 족쇄 소리가. 달그락, 달그락.
In a vision of the past, Ryoshi raises her sword and in an agonizingly slow motion unsheathed the blade that we had never seen revealed before. Oh, you're cutting her tongue off. Oh! A white blade of such unfeeling purity, devoid of even a trace of mercy beneath its pale edge. In a split second, I was blinded by the glint of a blade. Ryoshi clutched the hooded figure's jaw in her crushing grip. Then without a moment's hesitation, he drove the blindingly bright sword into the figure's mouth. That is a gruesome image. Ryoshi pulled the sword out in a single swift motion. The figure coughed out a thick glob of blood and a piece of a sliced tongue. But she spat out more than just a bloody chunk of flesh. A guffaw hacked its way out of her mouth. Triumphant laugh of one who had just seized the victory of one's life. With a deep, ragged breath, Ryoshi let the sword fall from her grip. She stood rooted in her spot, staring at the flailing figure with a look of pure confusion. I don't know what that means, Ryoshi. We need some clear. Oh. Insidious stench of the past in the air. Thank you. Thank you for translating for us. And right now, right before Ryoshi's eyes, the vivid presence from the memory of the past came to life in the form of a white silhouette. Her hands slowly brushing the lips beyond which no tongue laid, as if to remember the absence of the organ that Ryoshi had so mercilessly, there we go, cut off. Like a lone watchman. Oh, the music stopped. Okay, cool. Like a lone watchman who had been keeping vigil, awaiting our arrival. The mouth that lost its tongue faced Ryoshi without opening even once. But I think I heard a whisper of a hollow sigh escaping between her lips.
나는 나의 5 아비로 인해 이 세상에서 가장 소중한 걸 놓고 왔다. 그러니까 되찾아와야 한다.
다시 만나게 되어 진심으로 반가워, 류슈. 라고 주인님께서 말씀을 전하라 하셨어.
Oh, you're supposed to be Sinclair? I'm gonna be honest, the haircut looks better on Sinclair than this dude.
소자비.
주인님께선 이 비천한 자에게 따로 바람이 없으시니 자연지사 소생은 적막히 녹슬어가는 검과 같아 하루가 권태롭고 내일이 허망하였사옵니다. 그 무렵 그대가 거미씨를 따라 이리 오신 은혜로 이렇게 주인님의 뜻을 재차 받들 기회를 얻었죠.
혀가 길군.
Another talker, piss off, hell yeah. Stop yapping at me. As our apprentice approached us, Ryoshi's nurse father slowly stepped away. Toward where the container of golden bows lay nestled, emanating a soft glow.
준비가 끝났사옵니다.
Oh shit, that's Faust!
잊진 않으셨겠죠?
Perpetrators are complete. Or sorry, preparation is complete. I trust you have not forgotten the plan. Where the nurse father had left, a figure clad in steel armor entered. What the?
기술이 접목된 모구라기엔 상당히 투박해 보이는구려. 싱클레어 군의 집. 그 지하에서 보았던 고문.
살도, 피도, 뼈도 드러내지 않고 상대하게 따라 내게 보여줄 예술치곤 미학의 격이 떨어지는데.
Rigby and Mordecai straight up no diff Sukuna. Well, yeah, Def Kwon-do. Or they feed him the death sandwich.
이런 상황에서의 침묵은 아름답지
Ain't no
않다.
reverse curse technique helping him, bro. Honestly, knowing Gege, he would probably let Sukuna make a freaking binding vow to not die from the death sandwich. That's the type of bullshit they be pulling, dog.
그자 약자비는 어디에 있지?
The armor figure answered Ryoshi's question with a swing of her huge sword. We need to take care of this quick and track down the golden bow. Let's fend them all off.
제법 미학을 깨우쳤군 시계. 단 얘가 무엇인지.
The meaning of AOS.
당신은
The Pinky Apprentice, friend.
거미집에 당신 같은 자는
Alright,
없었을
what do you think? Poise. 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 What? Music is pretty good. AOS Art of Slaughter. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Sinclair. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's say Swerve. Swerve. Swerve, Defend, Reflect. Okay. Passives. Deal. Number of slash coins that hit critically times X slash damage. Wow. In a class against targets that aren't Ryoshi, class power -1, take 20% less damage from targets. He probably gets poised from breathing. Fucking probably, dude.
낫도 방도치 숨이 타도록 태어내
Would it be a good idea for me to just sacrifice Hughes Egg here? The next time he does all his blocking shit. Nah, you don't think so? Alright. Okay. You can try. Listen, I'm listening. But if he dies on his own, I'm gonna be mad. Knowing I could have sacrificed him.
이 순간이 다 태어내리
Just who can't get hit if he's on the field. I mean, yeah, that's true, but I don't think she gets the damage buff thing if she doesn't execute it herself, right? She does? I'm talking about... Where is it? Not that, it's the other thing. But not the entanglement. Oh, we kind of want the entanglement. No? Oh, you just get a stack that you can't even use without the ego, which I don't have yet. Fair enough. This one? Yep. If it's maxed out, which it probably won't be with just one of them. Alright, fair enough.
이 순간이 다 태어내리
We're winning clashes. We're winning.
낫도 방도치 숨이 타도록 태어내
Okay, he's not. But we should still break through the defense a little bit. Yeah, they were unopposed because most of them are skills for either dodging or defense. There was like one counter in there too, I think. Okay, so that's the main one we care about. Which means we should probably try win then, yeah? Oh. We ball. We ball.
이 순간이 다 태어내리라
I don't know if she gets this soul slot. Yeah. That's true. I'm not sure if she does either. Let's check his HP. Let's see where we're at. 84? Well. He summoned back up. Upon entry, heal 30 SP. At 60 HP, become from staggered in the turn. Yeah, that's just for you entering the Iron Maiden form, which I think you're already in. Oh, Phantom Step, right. Okay. You might not win. Well, she's at 30. You're probably not winning that. Oh, shit. Thank you. Pointless damage? No, it's, I think it said anybody else except for them. Yeah, other than Ryoshi, it takes 20% less damage. Goodbye, you saying. Rest in peace. That's the thing I was talking about, though. The entangled life stacks. I didn't know if she still got those if she didn't kill them herself. All that to do 2 damage. It was 3, not 2. Close enough, alright. Oh shit. Okay. I kinda need you to win that, champ. Gregory, you hit that one. Okay, we're chilling. You didn't get a skill slot, no. Maybe you have to sacrifice 2. Or witness 2 die. What you got in damage? 3. Could be.
My favorite type.
What's up, taken? Push-ups. Burger's done. Yep, goodbye. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cannot possibly push up any faster. Yeah, that might move. Nope. He's just gonna have to dodge it. switch. I want to believe. I want to believe. That's why she's the GOAT. That's why she's the GOAT. Okay, we're winning our clashes. Oh yeah. You have counters though. Not ideal, but this is probably still fine. Just stay alive, bud. Good job. Thank you. I feel like I'm getting stronger, little by little. Okay, we got a stagger. Oh, he staggers and disappears? You bum. No, I think she had bleed stacks. So we're gonna do this one. And then you dodge. And the rest of these on the post. You can crack the coins and also dodge the broken ones. True! True that. She's a robot.
계획에 없는 행동을 선별하고 소생이 누누이 말하지 않았사옵니까?
보여? 파시아도 두근거리기 시작했어. 오랜만에 보는 떨림이야. 파시아에게 대화 정도는 시켜줄 수 있지 않겠니?
그런 사사로운 욕망의 표출은 이번 계획에 있지 않사옵니다.
맥박을 놓치며 달아오르는 살결을 구경만 하는 그런 계획. 파시아는 거슬리나 봐. 힘줄이 팽팽해졌어.
주인 된 자들의 뜻에 따르기 위해서는 이런 흔한 장단에는 초연해지.
마에스트로님의 영영 되찾을 수 없는 아이에 대해 늘 궁금했어.
His hand is shaking with anger, bro. I can only assume anger, rage.
조용 정도는 준비해볼 수 있지 않겠어?
뜻을 헤아릴 줄도 모르는 망나니에게 가지를 한번 칠 필요가 있겠군요.
Are you gonna kill her? With that, the man who stood in our way leapt towards a pulsating great sword of flesh and delivered a powerful strike. Okay.
저들끼리 싸우느라.
Ah, the golden bow. Feeling a dull pain squeezed through the grooves of my mind, I turned toward the spot from which the sensation surged forth. And saw Ryosu standing there. In her eyes burned hatred and fury, a glare that would easily have had me believe that she would unsheath the sword from her back at any minute. At the receiving end of that glare, that pinky nurse father was the veiled figure who had been watching our battle without a word. The Pinky's nurse father simply stood there, meeting Ryoshu's wrathful gaze as she did in the fragments of memories. Then she withdrew into the shadows, the darkness slowly eating away at her shape, before she disappeared from our sights.
단테, 황금가지는 찾았어? 이 틈을 타.
No. We were too late. I felt a dull pain in my head lift as I pointed out where the veiled person stood. The golden bows that should have been there were gone. What remained in their place were dozens of cigarette butts, the same kind that Ryosu smoked, piled up like a thick layer of dust. Wow. Okay. %80 of the damage. Alright. With that, we're gonna call it. We are going to use our... Yeah. Use both of these. See what we pull, and we're gonna call it a night. Let's start with this one first.
신고합니다. 입사를 명받은 그레고르라고 합니다. 작전에 함께 투입돼서 영광입니다.
Oh my god, Gregor. You look like such a dork, bro. Oh my god, white collar, bro, corporate man. You should wait for the S7 pull. Because there'll be more. There will be more Season 7 IDs. I suppose. Alright, fair enough. We will pick this back up on Monday. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a wonderful wonderful weekend. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye. This man said, I'm jealous you have so many pulls. I can't grind shit. Oh goodness. All right, y'all take care.